Welcome to the website DaveO'HaraSports.com. Craig and Stacy Schrader here with us, Fight with Flash Foundation, fightwithflash.org, or Fight with Flash Foundation via Facebook. Look at those grins. What a tourney I missed. Man, am I bummed out I didn't make it. Saw all the pictures online. So Stacy, we'll start with you first because Craig's got a special announcement for us. Look at the cat that swallowed the canary, that Cheshire grin Craig's got. He's got some great news for us. Cannot wait. But Stacy, not to bury the lead, let's talk about it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Dave, so much. It was such an awesome day. Of course, the weather was there for us. Thank you, Flash. No, beautiful day for golfing. At the event, everybody was just ready to have fun and just have a great day. So we had lots of we filled the golf course, of course, with everything. It had so many wonderful auction items out there for people to bid on throughout the entire time. Our AYA patients came. We've got to show them, and we got an announcement with all of their information and their stories. And then the Tate Schaefer family came, and they spoke for us.
Great.
So they got to share their story, and again, for the reason why we're here and why we need them to be there so we can raise some money for the AYA Adolescent Young Adult Cancer Program at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. So
Tate are tough, and we've always talked about Tate wearing the Fight with Flash shirts. So Stacy's still adorned, though, in the Fight with Flash necklaces. So again, I mention that all the time. Craig's fancy Dan there, right there with the Fight with Flash polo shirt. Fightwithflash.org or Facebook. Go to Fight with Flash Foundation. You can order all the apparel and everything else online. So Craig, Stacy, thank you again. So Craig, thanks for joining us. And man, you're ready to bust. So I'm going to step out of your way, let you give us the big news, but we still got the app where we can still take bids on the silent auction. There's so much going on at the app and at the website. I can't believe I've kept you contained this long. So I'm going to get the heck out of the way. Take it over, my friend.
Yeah, like Stace said, it was an absolutely just perfect day, and everybody is there. The patients that come there, which is awesome. The Schaefer family, which is there again, and they're such a blessing to everybody, creating so much more positives out there. We had some people from the hospital, from the AYA cancer program that actually came to visit us during the day. It is always nice to be able to see them and get a quick hug in. But through this whole thing, our auction was so much better this year because it was online, and there were so many people that weren't even there that actually were bidding, which actually helped tremendously. But in the end, not everybody knew what our goal was. But there were so many people that dug down deep in their, like to say, pockets. And I am proud to say that this year that we netted $90,000 in the events.
$65,000 last year. I got to collect myself here for a second because Craig and Stacy, as we've talked about, it's great to have financial support. Like you said, every gift is a gift on top of a gift. Absolutely. But like you mentioned, the hugs, you offer support. You offer your experience and the camaraderie and the community. But that almost takes your breath away. That $90,000, and again, you still got other things going on. Mm-hmm. How cool is that, Stacy? Now we're talking 6 years, and every year it gets better and better. So when you said thank you, Flash, you got to know there was divine intervention there.
Absolutely. He's always with us all the time, every single day. And never every single year, every time we've done this, it's always the support, our community support around here is amazing. Our family, friends. Wow. Community support is just outstanding. So we can never thank everybody enough for all they do to help us. So the support we love, love, love. So
that is awesome. So Craig, I almost, for me, you've known me my whole life. I've known you. I'm almost speechless, and that never happened. So that's pretty great stuff. So do us a favor, if you would, not that we're always moving on, but think about that huge landmark of almost 100K. You've got other things upcoming this year. Unfortunately, it costs money for the treatment, as we talk about. So can't thank you folks enough. And for those of you tuning in that haven't been a part of it yet, please do, because as Craig and Stacy mentioned all the time, every little bit helps. And boy, what more nobler cause as we've talked about, you and I and Joe Mershman, we've all been talking about this when it comes to kids and cancer and support. But again, you offer the education of what families go through because of your experience. You offer the support, but then the financial support. I don't know what else to say to you two except a job well done. And you mentioned Flash cooperating with the weather and the funding, but I don't know what I want you two to close this out because I'm just stumbling over myself. This is just, guys, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I think all I can probably say is that this wouldn't be even possible without really just pure love, love for with the people that are on our board and our committee, with the volunteers that came out this year and helped, and really for all the sponsors and the golfers. It truly is like heartwarming for us to think about, people that want to, honor Austin's wish and want to continue to make a tremendous and solid impact right here for other people that are going through cancer and try to make a difference. And I shared with everybody the starfish story. Yes. And because as we all sit around and wonder, how can we really make a difference in each and every single day? And you don't have to think about the biggest piece. You just have to think about one thing. One good deed will add to another and add to another. And every dollar adds to another and another pile. And then all of a sudden we come up with $90,000 in one day. And so it's a tremendous amount of love. And we cannot thank our committees and our board and our volunteers and really the sponsors and the golfers enough for what they've done for us.
No matter how that turns out, and so glad that it turned out on the high side of the ledger, you're doing the right thing from a noble cause. And then when something like this validates it even more, like you said, we're all three just kind of sitting here going, wow, thank you all so much, as Craig had mentioned, and keep continuing to be a part of the process with all the fine things you can get online again at the online store, or just support, as Craig and Stacey have talked all the time with the starfish story. When you think a little bit doesn't make a difference, as Craig said, a lot of pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and dollars add up to $90K plus and approach that six-figure amount. And now you folks have, and I got to say it again, we're over $500,000 Fight with Flash in 6 years that you've donated to the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. So if that's not eye-popping enough, you had almost a fifth of that in one outing. That's something else, guys, otherworldly. So I know you guys are big on thanking everybody else, but let me tell you again, being a part of this with DaveO'HaraSports.com and Hawkeyed, and just knowing you my whole life as I have Craig and getting to know you, Stacey, through Craig, I couldn't be happier and prouder to be a part of this. So thank you two, and congratulations.
Thanks,
Dave.
Dave.
So much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Truly my pleasure. And wow, I don't know what else to say except unreal. Great job from everybody. Craig and Stacey Schrader, Fight with Flash Foundation, the whole board, everybody, you folks who are involved, those at the tourney, those online who are contributing. Keep it going. AYA, Fight with Flash Foundation, everything else going on. Craig, Stacey, wow, you left us on a positive note, so as you always do, but cannot wait for next week. Great to see you, and thanks again. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Truly my pleasure. Thank you, Craig and Stacey Schrader, FightWithFlashFoundation.org, or FightWithFlash.org, or Fight with Flash Foundation via Facebook, DaveO'HaraSports.com. For Hawkeyed, I'm Dave O'Hara. For Craig and Stacey Schrader, that's all from us. Thanks to all of you.